Welcome to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe, keep liking, and continue to share. My political alliance with Asue Ighodalo led to my impeachment. Edo Council boss. The impeached chairman of Esan Central Local Government Area of Edo State, Paul Iyoha, has indicted Edo State Governor Monday Okpebholo of orchestrating his removal from office. He accused the governor of being the brain behind his impeachment, noting that neither he nor other local government chairmen in the state were given a fair hearing before being by the suspended by the State House of Assembly. Iyoha lamented that the council bosses were not properly investigated or given the opportunity to defend themselves. He insisted that he had carried out his duties effectively, ensuring prompt payment of salaries and allowances to councillors and staffs. The impeached council boss, who disclosed this to newsmen in Benin City, expressed confidence that the judiciary will address the situation fairly while he continued to pursue legal redress. Continuing, Iyoha said his sins was his political allegiance with Asue Ighodalo, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) gubernatorial candidate in the 2024 election. He described his ordeal as political vendetta rather than legitimate governance concern, adding, "My only offence was standing by my party's candidate instead of supporting Governor Okpebholo, who hails from the same ward in Esan Central as myself. As a loyal member of the PDP, I was duty bound to support my party's candidate. It is not a crime to work for one's party. However, the governor has taken my political stance personally and is using his office to fight me." Iyoha further alleged that the governor openly vowed that he would not be reinstated as chairman, citing a video purportedly showing Iyoha campaigning against him during the election. The governor told people that I will never return to my position because I oppose him politically. This is unfair and undemocratic, he added. Iyoha recounts the challenges he faced during the Edo governorship election, adding that he faced intimidation, including an attack on his residence, the adoption of his brother, and threats to his safety. He claimed these actions were part of a broader effort to suppress opposition voices in the state. Iyoha added, "Despite the tensions, I attended the governor's inauguration and sent a congratulatory message as a gesture of respect for the office." He, however, criticized the administration for politicizing governance by involving party figures in official matters. Well, that is politics in our own part of the country, and we can see here that the one who has the higher power is beginning to use a sledgehammer on the hand, trying to victimize those who are not in his support. Of course, there are bound to be differences since we have come to the world. Until the world will end, there will be alliances and disalliances and differences of association. But this council chairman is, calling attention to some few things, and these are some of the things that are stuck in trade to politicians. Immediately somebody is not from your camp, you begin the ministry of victimization. You begin to orchestrate their removal. You begin to look for a way to frustrate them in order to cow them to come to your camp. That is not democracy. Immediately it is with force, undue force. It is not democracy. It is a government of the people, by the people, for the people. If the people decided to go your way, fine. And if they decided to go the other way, fine. But you trying to use every cook and crook means to bring people to your place, you become a fascist, you force people, then it is no more democracy. And that is why we need to be very careful in this part of the world. Governor Okpebholo needs to be careful. He cannot continue to turn himself to a monster, so to say. He can't be an authoritarian and think that people will keep quiet. How can he continue to victimize those who are politically lower than he is because he's having the state paraphernalia in his kitty? He shouldn't do that. This man has reasons to associate with whoever he likes to. This is politics, and the constitution give room for association and freedom of association. You are not the one to force yourself on anybody. That's just the reality. He can't continue in this manner. Now the man has been removed either by impeachment or by the removal of the state House of Assembly. One way or the other, he is already alleging him that he has vowed that this man will not be reinstated simply because he did not support him when he was vying for the office of the governor of the state. And that's the beauty of democracy. Why should everybody support you? They don't have to. It is, some people will be on your side and some people will be at the other side. If everybody is on your side, then it is no more democracy. It becomes a one party thing, autocracy, and we are not doing that. Neither are we practicing monarchy. Yes, at the government level it is called democracy. So Governor Okpebholo, who happen to hail from the same ward with this man in Esan Central, is not supposed to treat anybody, whether it's from his own ward or not, like that. There is freedom of association and this man need to be spoken to. Of course the young man has every right to be loyal to his party. He is duty bound like he said, and that is what is expected of him. If he is not going to be loyal to his party, then he better cross carpet and move to another party. But so long that he's saying he's with this party, he must be loyal to the party. And because he's loyal to his own party and to Ekpebolo's opponent, then he became an enemy. No, it's not supposed to be. After everything is said and done, you have won the election. I think what is important is for you to face the business of administration and making sure you deliver to the people. But still mixing politics with administration is not supposed to be. It's going to be an odd thing because you are not going to concentrate. Yes, you are bound to have people who will oppose you politically. It's part of life. And then at the end of the day, you have won. So why should you go and begin to involve yourself in an undemocratic and unfair movement against this local government chairman? This intimidation needs to stop. This attack needs to stop. Look at some of the things this man has already suffered. There was an attack on his residence. There was an abduction of his brother. There is theft, threat to his own safety. Still he weathered through the whole situation, and now the next thing for you is to ruin him politically and also to snatch the mandate legally given to him by the people of his local government from him, and that ought not to be. Governor Okpebholo should be called to attention and he needs to change. He cannot continue to heat up the policy. If the tension continues like this, it's going to affect his administration in general, and I don't think he want to rule in a state where there is no peace. So he himself should extend olive branch to everyone and bring them under one umbrella in the name of administration, and let them deliver good dividends of democracy to the people of Edo State. Don't forget to like, to share and to subscribe to our